I did a fragrance collection video like a couple of days ago, and you guys been asking me to do a separate video for my cheapies. And there you go. This is my cheapies that I have in my collection. Okay. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. I'm just gonna do a whole cheapies video for you guys. This is everything cheap or inexpensive when it comes to fragrances I own in my collection. I'm still in the process of fixing everything up and just reorganizing my whole collection. And the good thing is, you guys asked me to do this video, and it was much easier for me because I brought everything out, and I was on the verge of like reorganizing everything. And I'm just gonna show you everything inexpensive that I have in my collection. This is everything. I just put it on those little boxes, and I'm just gonna probably reorganize them on this closet right there, or maybe on or that little shelf right there as well afterwards. So let's just start off with my Zara's. This is my Zara box. I'm just gonna leave this the way it is in my closet. It was like that before. So the Zara's that I have, it's a tobacco, rich, warm, and addictive. This is a great one. Zara Night pour Homme 2. That smells like Invictus. It's great. It's got some great performance as well. Not as good as an Invictus, but for $20 you just can't go wrong. This is Zara Unbreakable. I just got this, I remember, for like $7. It was on sale like a while back ago, and it was my gym scent for the longest time. It's not bad. It's very fresh, and it drives down into a sweet tonka beanie type of a scent. It doesn't last the longest. Of course, it's Zara, but I just got it for $7 for 100 ml, so you can't go wrong with it. It's very pleasant, and it got me compliments in the past. This is another great one that smells kind of like Aventus in a way. It calls rich leather. I haven't worn this one in the longest time. This one, it's got not bad performance. It'll get you like 4 or 5 hours or so, and it's much sweeter version of Aventus. Did I say Invictus? I don't remember. This is like kind of like Aventus clone in a way. It doesn't smell identical to it, but it's a great scent. I love it. Another one that I love. This is pretty much one of my favorites, maybe my favorite or my second favorite fragrance. It calls Accord Number 3 Woody by Zara. This one, it's a feminine scent, but it dries down into a woody base scent, and it gets pretty masculine. Okay, it's pretty white floral, and I don't mind my white florals at all, and I just love this scent. Okay, and it lasts not bad at all, especially if you spray 20 sprays or more. It's a Zara. It's $20, so you can't go wrong with spraying 20 sprays. Okay, my favorite Zara, maybe it's Zara Ganache Tonka. This is a great one. This is kind of like a mix between Intoxicated by Killian when you first spray it on, and Dior Homme Intense. It's a mixture of multiple fragrances all together in one fragrance, and it smells phenomenal. I just love the smell of this one, and it lasts like 8+ hours on my skin. It doesn't shout out loud. It's more of a personal scent, or it's got like a small sillage around it, but it's such a beautiful scent. I love it. A great bargain, a great bang for the buck for sure when it comes to Zara's. Let's just go to the second boxes. I just put all these fragrances randomly, so I don't know what do I have, honestly. This is this fragrance I had for at least 15 years or so. It's not fully done yet. I remember at a certain point in life, like maybe 10 years ago or so, I had two fragrances. I had this, and I had the light blue by Dolce & Gabbana. I had these two fragrances. I was like rotating. That was before I started all this fragrance journey thingy. I had this and light blue, and all the other fragrances that I had, I ran out. But I remember at a certain point in life, I had this and light blue. That's all the fragrances I had. And then I started watching YouTube and I got into fragrances. But before getting into fragrances, at a time, I only had this and light blue. Light blue, it's gone. I don't own it anymore because I used to wear it pretty much every day. Um, this is a Cartier Roaster. This is a mint-based fragrance. I haven't worn it in a long time. I don't know if I still like it or not. I see, maybe I'll wear it one of these days. But I remember a while back, like I'm talking maybe like 3 4 years back, I wore this fragrance once and I just didn't really enjoy it as much as I used to. So I fell out of love for Cartier Roaster. Probably I should wear it one of these days. Another great one. This is one of the best bang for the buck when it comes to fragrances here. F Black by Ferragamo. This is a great one. I got this one for 16 bucks. I still believe it still costs like around 16 bucks, 16 17 bucks on eBay or something. So probably one more thing, probably some of these fragrances gonna cost more nowadays. But I remember I bought them like for really really cheap. Okay, so I didn't do my research for everything I have. If they're still cheap or not, but yes, I just want to say that Ferragamo F Black, such a beautiful fragrance. um, this is Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. um, well, this is kind of like on the cheaper realm when it comes to the new designer fragrances. You can just get it online for around like $30 or so. So $30 I still consider it cheap. Okay, I love this fragrance. It's much denser, much stronger than the original. I love it. Boss Bottled Intense, one of the best bang for the buck when it comes to cheapies, alongside F Black. Okay, another great one best bang for the buck when it comes to cheapies is Ferragamo Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo. I remember that one used to cost like around 20 to 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure it's around like maybe 35 bucks or so nowadays. So it's still on the cheaper realm. I love this one of the best bang for the buck. Again, maybe I'm just gonna do like best bang for the buck when it comes to cheapies. Well, I'm working on that video at this very moment with you guys. Another great one when it comes to the best bang for the buck, absolutely. This one right here, it's Dark Rebel. You can get this one for around like 25 bucks for 4.2 ounces. Very nichey smelling, leathery. It's not for everybody, but definitely best bang for the buck. A great cheapie right here. Another one that I have, which is Mystique, Al Haramain Mystique. I remember I got this back in the day from Notino for 10 bucks. Okay, well, I got it with multiple fragrances, so I didn't pay for shipping. But if you, at a time, if you just wanted to pay for shipping for that fragrance on itself, so you were just gonna pay like $7 8 extra. Okay, but I was just buying some fragrances and I found this one for 10 bucks. I was like, okay, let me just get it as well. I got this for 10 bucks. It's a beast mode. It's kind of like a Reflection Man with GIT combined all together. Synthetic but beautiful. Okay. Another one. Oh, this one. Definitely the old formulation. This one probably it's expensive now. Express Reserve vintage. This is great. A very boozy scent. It really projects and lasts, and it gets compliments. A little bit old schoolish, but if you love boozy fragrances, this is the well. If you can get it, of course, this will be a great fragrance for you nowadays. Express Reserve, which is a cheapie, but it doesn't smell anything like it. Okay, so this one, it was a cheapie when I got it, but I'm pretty sure this one nowadays it's pretty expensive. Well, but it is on my cheapie basket. Enrique Iglesias, this is how do you call this one? Dynamite or adrenaline. So this is, I got this one for 10 bucks. No, I believe like maybe $8 or so. I no, one is for 10. I got one for $10 and the other one for $8. Okay, I don't know which one is which, but this is Enrique Iglesias Adrenaline. It's very sweet, kind of like Invictusy in a way, very strong as well. And this is Adrenaline by Night. I don't. Maybe I got this one for $8, or maybe this one $10 and the other one $8. A great one. This is kind of like a darker version of that one. They both smell great, but definitely on the synthetic side. Okay, so you just don't expect a lot from a $10 fragrance, but the performance is great. You just can't go wrong. Very sweet though. Another one that it's great, Federico Mahora, number 30, number 335. 335. This is Oud Wood Clone. This one is very harsh when you first spray it on, but you're just gonna be patient for like around 10 minutes or so, and then this one's just gonna be beautiful afterwards. It's just gonna smell like oud wood. It will project more, and it would last even longer. Okay, I love this one. $20, and you smell like oud wood. But for the first 10 minutes or so, this one it's no bueno. Uh, I don't know. Lita from what, PK perfumes. I don't know how this one got there. I remember this is a feminine fragrance. I remember it's very peachy. I wore it once. I don't know who sent it to me like back, and I have this one for the longest time. Davidoff Cool Water, definitely a cheapy, great classic. Another Be Smooth is Ted Lapidus Black Extreme. I haven't worn this one in the longest time. A lot of people love it, but it's like I'm not a big fan of that chemical patchouli this one has. It's definitely a cheapie, definitely a big projector, and it lasts for a long time. And it smells great, don't get me wrong, but that chemical patchouli that this one has, it kind of like turned me off in a way. But still, nevertheless, a lot of people love it. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's just go with this one. Okay, Yop great cheapie. This is the vintage, and it lasts forever, and I love it. Another great cheapie I personally love, which is Iceberg Man. This is a great bang for the buck. Again, it lasts, projects, and it's beautiful, spicy, boozy in a way. Sexy nighttime fragrance. Old schoolish when you first spray it on in a way, but then it dries down into this very beautiful, spicy cardamom scent that to die for. Iceberg Man, beautiful, great fragrance. Another one I love. Oh, okay, it's just the cap is fell off. Armaf Niche Black Onyx. This is another a great spicy cardamom scent. I love this one, guys. I got it for like $60-$70 or so, but now you can get it for like $20-$30 or so. Great fragrance. It's not sweet. If you want something maybe would remind you a little bit of La Nuit de l'Homme without the sweetness when it dries down because of the cardamom, try this one out. But this is definitely more grown-up version because it's definitely woody, balsamic, spicy. I need to wear this one of these days because it is beautiful. Okay, this is some attars, and I'm pretty sure they are inexpensive, from Swiss Arabian. Swiss Arabian, like a few years back, they sent me probably like maybe 30 of their fragrances or so. I still have some of their fragrances, but I gave most of their fragrances away. They were great when they were inexpensive. I remember they used to like buy them for like $20-$30, and for the performance they give you, it's great bang for the buck. But now I've heard they gotten a little bit more expensive, so you get them for like $70-$80. And for $70-$80, I honestly believe they're just way too synthetic for that price point, honestly. But this is the I don't even know if I tried this one before or not, but I gave a lot of those attars away to friends. And this is another Swiss Arabian. I honestly, I don't remember how these ones smell like. And another fragrance from Swiss Arabian, because you're just gonna find a lot of Swiss Arabian fragrances around here. This one is called the Rakan. And Rakan, as a matter of fact, it was my scent of the day yesterday. I went to the park with my dog, just trying to work out a little bit. and I just had a couple of sprays of this fragrance because I remember I hated that fragrance when they sent it to me like maybe 3-4 years ago, and it was so synthetic, and it was one of the worst smelling fragrances I ever smelled. It's not that bad when I wore it yesterday. It's definitely extremely synthetic. Uh, it smells weird in a way, but it smells more like a marzipan. So in the air, I can see this one will get you compliments just due to the fact that it's sweet and strong, but like I mean quality definitely is not there. Okay, Rakan probably is one of the worst smelling fragrances I own in my collection. Another one, cheapy but goody, Fendi Aqua. This is a great cheapy. I love it. Leather and marine notes. Beautiful. I love it. Another Fendi Assoluto, like oud, boozy scent. I don't know how much they cost nowadays, but I got these two like for like around $20 or so, maybe 25. So I got them for cheap. So in my head, they are still cheap. So if any of those fragrances where you live are more expensive, well, don't judge me. I'm telling you how much I bought these fragrances for, and in my head they are still cheap. Um, and when I do like cheapies, I always like pick my fragrances, and I always like do a little quick research of how much they cost. And a lot of times, fragrances that I thought they are cheap, they get more expensive, or they get like discontinued, and I don't even know because I honestly I can't keep up, and they just get expensive. Like this one right here, I got this one for around like $13 or so at a time, because I remember when La Nuit de l'Homme vintage was it back in the day, and a lot of people were like trying to get the 4-digit La Nuit de l'Homme. They found Avant-Garde by Lanvin, yeah, Lanvin, and a lot of people they said it smells kind of like La Nuit de l'Homme but more dense. Yes, I totally agree. Got this one for $13. Now this one got discontinued, and you just can get it for I don't know, like for hundreds of dollars. I'm not even sure how much this one costs. I love it. I haven't worn it in a long time, and probably I'm just gonna put this one for sale, because just to have a little bit money just to buy some more fragrances to review for you guys, because this hobby is costly. Another one, great bang for the buck, Mont Blanc Individual. Beautiful fragrance. Not for everybody, just due to the fact that it's powdery. I love it though. Another spicy fragrance that a lot of people love, J. Pour Homme. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is the vintage as well. A beast mode, lasts forever. A lot of people love it, and I do love it as well. This one I got for $60, the Eau de Parfum. Back in the day, now it's very expensive. This is Van Cleef and Arpels, Midnight in Paris. Seriously, guys, this is one of the regrets I did in my life, that I didn't buy a lot of them when they were available. I remember it was discontinued, and they just like online, they just wanted to get rid of whatever they have left of this fragrance. And this is the 75 mls. It went down to $16 from Amazon. I only got one. How that was one of the stupidest moves, that I just didn't buy like bajillion, and I just resell them in the future. I so regret that beautiful fragrance that I have now. It's getting expensive, of course. This is the vintage Givenchy pie. The regular Givenchy nowadays, you just pie, and you can get it for around $30 or so, which is a great deal. It's not as strong, but still smells great. Okay, this is Balenciaga Cristobal, beautiful scent. Can get this one for like around what, $20 or so, which is a great bang for the buck, especially that it lasts like forever. This is the cheapest when it comes to Thierry Mugler, and this is the original Amen. Beautiful. This is the vintage as well, and I remember I got this one probably for like $20 or so. These two fragrances right here, these two are new. These two are not cheap. I paid like around like $62 for each one of those. This is David Dobrik's fragrances, but I'm pretty sure that will just go cheap in the future. Okay, they're not bad. I'm telling you, they are not bad at all. One smells very fruity, feminine, and one smells like eccentric molecule O1. They're not bad at all. $62. I'm pretty sure this one in the future, probably you can get it for like $20, $30 or so, which is a great deal for what you get. Okay, David Dobrik's. Even though I paid a lot of money for it, I still consider them cheapies. Let's go to the next basket, which is 1 million cologne. This is like 4.2 ounces or so, or maybe 200 ml. That looks like a big bottle. Oh yeah, 4.2 ounces. 1 million cologne. I love this one. I think it's a great fragrance on its own. And I got this one for around like $20 or so. Not a lot of people talk about this one, but I love it. It's got rose in it, probably that is why, but it's very fresh, rosy, oceanic scent, and it lasts forever for being a summery scent as well, and it gets compliments. Another one, L'Homme Spore. Not L'Homme Spore. I honestly love the smell of this one even more than the original L'Homme. This one I got it this one I got it as a gift. But when I looked it up, it was like really, really cheap. You can get this one at a time for like less than $30. L'Homme Sport. I love the smell of this one more than the original L'Homme, because this one has got like a fuzzy or a fizzy note with it as well, maybe the aldehydes or something, but it just smells beautiful. The only thing is, it just lasts on me 2-3 hours max and it's gone. It's got like a terrible performance, but smell wise I love it. I used to wear this one when I go to gyms back in the day, or summer times when I'm like running quick errands, because smell on its own is beautiful and it projects really well for the first hour, but then it just dies down completely. Another one that got expensive now, Aqua Amara. That one, it was like really cheap back in the days. I don't know how much it costs now, but this one I got it like really cheap, and I regret not getting multiple bottles. Another great bang for the buck, in my honest opinion, not a lot of people talk about it, which is Calvin Klein Reveal Eau de Parfum pour Homme. This is a beautiful scent, guys. It lasts forever. It projects, is very sweet. It's very reminiscent of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but this one got better performance, and you can get this one for around $25 or so. Last time I checked. Halloween X, such a beautiful gothic fragrance. It's kind of like Invictus E in a way, but with darker nuances. Beautiful, and you can get this one for like less than $20. Another one is great. Another great one, which is Culture Owned by Nikos. Lasts forever. A great freshie. Hunter Intense by Armaf. Such a beautiful scent. It reminds me of Dior Sauvage. Another Beast Mode, and this is the vintage as well. This is Jacques Bogart pour Homme. This kind of like a tobacco tonka bean combo. Such a beautiful scent. It kind of like reminds me of Pure Havana in a way. I prefer Pure Havana like 110%, but this one nevertheless such a beautiful one. Kind of like old schoolish in a way. The last one on this box, 3 a.m. by Sean John. Beautiful scent, very fresh with a leather touch. It projects really well, but it doesn't last the longest. But smell on its own, I love. Another great fragrance, which is Mont Blanc Explorer. You can get this one for around like $30-35 or so, and I still consider it cheapy. It smells a lot like Aventus. It doesn't have Aventus performance, but it performs not bad, and for the price you just can't go wrong, and it smells like a fragrance on its own as well, even though it smells a lot like Aventus. Let's go to the next box. Okay, this one I got this 300 ml for $65. This one probably is not supposed to be here, but it's here anyway. I always consider this one cheapy, but nowadays it's getting expensive. But Thierry Mugler cologne, such a beautiful scent. This one, I got this one for like $20 now. You'll get this one for around like what, $35 or so. Beautiful fragrance, tonka beans, very beautiful, very fruity. I love it. This is a Polo Red Intense or Polo Red something Intense, I believe. Yeah, and this is double black, Polo double black. Uh, I love this one. If you are a big fan of mango, you would love this one as well. This is a cheapie as well. I got this one for around like $20. Beautiful scent. I enjoy it quite a bit. There's nothing wrong with that one as well. Mahogany Woods by Bed Bath and Beyond. Um, I got this one for like $14 or so, and then this one got even cheaper, and they were selling for like around $6 before they ran out of this one. I regret not buying a lot of fragrances of this one when it was like $6 and just resell them afterwards. I'm a bad businessman. What can I say? But it's a beautiful, great fragrance that I personally love. Now it's already 25 minutes and I haven't even done everything yet. Jacques Fatih pour l'homme. Such a beautiful scent. I got this one for $20. This is kind of like halfway vintage, not the vintage, but kind of like almost vintage. I got this one for like $20, and now it got a little expensive. Then it got cheaper. So sometimes it's expensive, sometimes it's cheap. Well, the Calvin Klein Trio, Eternity Aqua, and all these things right here. So great stuff. I love the Eternity Aqua. I think it's my favorite. It lasts forever too for being a freshie. Eternity Aqua, such a beautiful scent, guys. Okay, what else? Okay, Givago 24K Paris. This is a little something. Well, I don't remember, but pretty much Givago contacted me to send me this bottle for a review. I don't remember when or where. I just maybe they contacted me a long time ago, and I totally forget about them. I just don't recall this email or this. Anyway, they sent me this like a couple of weeks ago, and they told me thank you, this and that. So I had no idea what that is. I looked it up. I found it online on eBay for around like $45 or so. You can get it from their website for much way more expensive, like around $100, I believe. They got some gold flakes in it. When I smelt it, it was like very old schoolish. It's very fresh, but it reminds you of like a very old school scent. But when I wore it, actually, my friends loved it on me. They asked me, what is the fragrance you have on? And some people even asked me next day, dude, we love the fragrance you had on yesterday, and it was that one. I only wore it once, so I'm just gonna wear it multiple times and see. But probably I was wrong the first time. But and this could potentially be a great barbershop fresh type of a scent, old schoolish in a way. Okay, oh I still have like 3 boxes to go through, and it's already 27 minutes. I talk a lot. Sung great cheapie, $16, $13 I believe. I got it for $13. Uh, Dali Mix Black by Salvatore Dali. I got this one for like, I don't know, $20 or so. Great alternative for Liaison Dangereuse by Killian. Great stuff. This one, I haven't done a review on it yet. Such a beautiful scent. A friend of mine from the groups sent it to me with a swap. Well, I was swapping with her some stuff, and she sent me this on top of that swap. And she told me to do a review on it. I haven't done that review yet, but yeah, I promise I'll do, or I'll include this fragrance on a review very soon. I don't even know how much this one costs, to be honest. What's the name of it? I have no idea. Romeo Gili. Okay. This one. Okay. I hate when fragrances they don't have names on it and I just have to remember or just to read the small things. Anyway, this is Halston Amber. The first time when I smelled this one, I didn't like it, but it grew on me. Such a great woodsy pencil sharpening type of a scent for around $60. $20. Ron Maroon's Black Purom, beautiful scent, beautiful scent. Uh, I love it, and I highly encourage you guys to try this one out if you love Byredo. I forgot what's the name of it. One of the Byredos, the most famous Byredo. Um, this is Abercrombie and Fitch First Insects. I love this one. That was my scent of the day today, and it got me compliments. Less than $30. This is a great fragrance, Farmacia Vanilla Dore. This smells a lot like what's the name of that fragrance? Givenchy. Not now that I'm just talking spontaneously, I forget names. But which one? Such a beautiful scent for like what, $26, and it's a beast mode replica by the fireplace. This one right here. This one I said dupe for that for $26 for 30 mls. It's this one probably could be even better because this one doesn't have the smoky nuances that the fireplace has. It's only got the vanilla and the nutty notes with it. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Highly recommended. Just go to the next box, dude. This video is just gonna be long, but you guys asked for it, okay? This is Vintage Nautica Voyage, $16. Great performing scent. I love it. I should have bought more. This one is Molten Brown Tobacco Absolute. I got this one for like $20 or so, but this one is definitely getting more expensive now. When you first spray it on, it's just it just needs to settle in your skin. Then you would totally enjoy it. Beautiful tobacco scent. Kenzo Jungle, very spicy, beautiful scent. I love it. Great performance. Ferrari Bright Neroli, great performance. Versace Eau Fresh, great fragrance. Gilles Sanders Sun Men. It's a nice scent, okay? You can get this one for around like what, $20, $25, $30 or so. It's a very pleasant scent. It doesn't last long though. This one is such a great scent. CK All by Calvin Klein, $20, and you would get a very fresh, long-lasting scent. Okay. Inner Realm for Men. This one smells a lot like L'Homme by YSL with a vetiver undertone. Beautiful scent. It's very cheap as well. I forget how much I got this one recently, but it was very cheap. Carvin Low Intense. I got this one probably way more expensive, but now it's just got much cheaper. You can get this one for around like $30 or so. I don't know why this one is in here. This one is not a cheapie. Fahrenheit 32 discontinued. Now it's expensive. Yeah, Oud Touch by Franck Olivier. Such a beautiful scent. Reminds me of Dior Privé. I forgot what's the name of it. Perry Ellis Oud Vanilla Absolute. It reminds me of SDV Spiritueuse Double Vanille. Paco Rabanne Pour very vintagey. This is a vintage bottle, and this is a very old schoolish scent, barbershop scent. Yeah, it's okay. This is Carvin. This one got discontinued, but that one was like really cheap. I got this one for like maybe, I don't know, $15 or so. Shalimar Soufflé Intense by Guerlain. This is such a beautiful scent. I got this one for like less than $30, and it was a great buy at a time. Still is, but I just don't wear it as much. Okay, this is the last box. It's just a gift box here. Okay, there's a lot of Arabic stuff here. So Attar al-Gutra by Swiss Arabian. This one smells like Tuscan leather, but it's got like some body odorish type of a smell when it dries down. That's why this one is not my favorite anymore. And I just broke this bottle. Casablanca. I remember This one was very sweet, extremely sweet. This one is pleasant. It's nice though. Okay, Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. It's not bad at all. It's nice. Al Wasim, Al Wasim by Swiss Arabian. I remember this one. It was Udi in a way. I forget. This one is not bad. It's not bad. Al Wasim is not bad. This one Mutamayyiz by Swiss Arabian. That was my favorite from the Swiss Arabian line. It's very pleasant. Okay, this one is very pleasant. All right, I'm just making a mess here. Al Wisam Day by Rasasi. Such a beautiful Silver Mountain water clone. It's not as cheap anymore. This one, I got this one for like $20. Tasmim by Rasasi as well. So I think I have my Rasasis here. This is another Intiba by Rasasi. Such a beautiful scent. It smells like Silver Mountain water with some sweetness. This one, it calls Al Bathil by Swiss Arabian. Let me remember how this one smells like. Okay. Actually, I've been having this fragrance for the longest time, and I never sprayed it because it just took me like a couple of sprays just to spray it. Okay, it's not bad actually. I like this one, Al Basil. That was kind of like a first impressions, first time I smell it, and it's not bad. This is like Oud Noir by Jean-Paul Dupont. This one got discontinued. I got it for $20. It's a great one. This one I got long time ago for, I don't know, like $25, $30 or so. It was not bad at all. Sweet tobacco, man-made. Now it got expensive. It's beast mode. Still deserve every penny. Jaguar Classic Gold, beautiful scent. Like what? $10 maybe or $15. What is that one? Oud Afghano by Abdul Rashid. Beast mode oud fragrance. Beautiful. Kind of reminds me of Black Afghano, but nicer. Not as offensive as Black Afghano. Highness by Abdul Rashid. Very oudy fragrance. Very challenging when you first spray it on, but dries down into like a tobacco-y, smoky scent. Beautiful, especially when it dries down. Very, very beautiful. 24 gold vintage. 24 silver vintage. Al Qurashi blend smells a lot like Highness by Abdul Rashid. David Yurman, beautiful scent, rose oud and the leather combo. And this is pretty much it, guys. Wow, that was a long video. So this is pretty much all the cheapies that I have in my collection as of right now. I loved my cheapies. I usually like buy a lot of cheapies, and if I don't like them, I just give, because it's not worth selling them back, because probably if you just buy a fragrance for $10, if you just sell it, how much you gonna sell it for $5, and you're just gonna spend what, $8, $10 shipping, so it's not worth it. So I just give it to friends, or just keep it for reference for reviews in the future. So that's how it is with my cheapies here, guys. Thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and give me likes, and follow me, and do all the good stuff, because I do a lot of effort for you guys. Okay, and see you guys next time. Peace.